that's what I kind of did. I built a relationship with Tucker. And it wasn't just based on like him keeping me there or whatever, because I really was there to stand on my own 2 feet. But his personality kind of won me over. I mean, I couldn't help myself. So all in all, I think he was just a well-rounded, fun guy to be around most of the time. And he was just a jokester and just like a crowd pleaser, really. And he was so good at the game. So there's the long short of my opinion. How about you, Leah?
I think that I think what you started with was saying that he came out of nowhere week 3. I don't agree. I think a lot of people knew, especially because he was so confident the way that he spoke about himself, that he came to win. He's a very competitive person. I have nothing but great things to say about Tucker. I think he's a great guy. But I will say MJ is the comp beast of the season.
He didn't have time. He didn't have enough time to stay there. He would have probably been definitely a competitor for her.
I think that MJ...
Who, Tucker? Yes.
MJ cooked him. She cooked him in that AI arena. I think she would have continued to cook him, honestly. I think that she is an incredible competitor. And I honestly think that people didn't see her coming. And I think that she was more of the one that people slept on competitively. I think that people could not get her out if they wanted to, especially with that that AI arena was built for the comp beasts. Like, it kept these competitors in the game so long. But I think that, Tucker's a great competitor, and among other things, he's also extremely charismatic. And it was so much fun playing with him and watching him be himself, even whenever he would host the competitions. It was hilarious. So I think he's a great guy. I don't have anything bad to say. He just could not ever be bothered to work with me. Him and Chemo could not be convinced, which is totally fine. But I think that, we had so many amazing dynamic and cool players this season, but I do have to give MJ the credit as the comp beast because she slayed. And if maybe
I'm gonna agree to disagree with you. If Tucker had been there longer, I think that he would have given her a run for her money. He just didn't stay in the game long enough to win more competitions.
But he kept putting
himself on the block. What was he thinking?
The truth is, he lost to her in the AI arena, and if he had beat her, maybe, things would have gone different.
Well, he would have won that if he had followed directions and put the numbers the other way. But he wasn't listening. He was so amped up. I'm standing next to him, Leah, in this competition, and the man is so hyped.
I would still like to, I think he's entertaining and all this. I agree. But he did lose to MJ, and she is a comp beast queen, and I'm obsessed.
She is. I'm definitely not arguing that with you. I'm just saying, if he had stayed longer, they would have definitely been having to duel it out quite a bit. And speaking about the games and the challenges, okay, I'm not sure if you heard this, but I guess Julie has confirmed it, or Allison Gardner has confirmed that the AI arena may be called something different, but that they may continue the whole nominations of 3 people and a second chance to win yourself off the block. So that there's not always a unanimous, everybody knows what's going to happen each week. Like, people are literally going to have the chance, just like we did this season, that really shook the house up, that gave it so much oomph and zhish and excitement that it just was amazing. And I am so, so glad as a fan of the show that we're going to see more of that this coming season. It is so needed, and I'm so excited about it.
I think that it's really, I think that it's crazy because I never saw an AI arena, aside from the one that we, all got to, I don't think I'm allowed to say that, but basically for the America's veto. But I am very lucky to never have seen an AI arena. I do fear that it does kind of encourage the comp beast thing to happen, and because it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't help the people who are solely relying on a social game. So I think that for me, it wouldn't have been too beneficial. But I mean, that's also me kind of discounting myself a little bit because I did win a few comps.
You did. Definitely don't discount yourself.
But I think that it's really...
There are such iconic people that never ever win anything and win the show. Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I think someone, thank you guys for the gifts. What the heck is going on? You guys are so sweet.
Oh my gosh, what is that thing? That was beautiful.
It was like a necklace. It was so cute. But I think that it's really incredible how much Tucker and Mackenzie won. Like, it was just insane. I was like, you guys, you know, from the outside looking in, it really looks like these competitions are like some carny games. And they are not. Like, they are honestly incredibly difficult. And oh my goodness, this little girl is causing trouble. I'm so sorry. You are being so bad. Why are you being bad? Come here. He's hiding behind the box. But basically, I just think it's incredible how much they won because I was consistently coming in like second, third, fourth place. Even you winning multiple times. Like, it was so awesome to watch you guys, but it was so hard. And the fact that they were breaking records and doing all of this while dealing with all the same pressures that we were dealing with in the house, I just think is so freaking awesome and cool. And I'm like, you know, I'm shooketh because, to be honest, I have no idea. I could not have. I didn't because I could not have. Not because I didn't try, not because I threw things, but genuinely, I just wasn't as good at comps as these people.
Oh, you were just fine, Leah. Honestly, winning what you did is amazing. You definitely, like we talked about earlier in the chat, you definitely, with pressure cooker, their sadistic idea of the pressure cooker this year. Normally, you're just having to hold your hand on a button, but now you're standing and you're holding this flimsy dowel rod to this marshmallow against some plexiglass, and it's overnight. We're hungry. We're tired. We have to go to the bathroom, all of the things. And it was very emotional and very physically draining and so difficult. And you have to give yourself such kudos because you outplayed every single person up there, Leah. So be so proud of yourself.
And the fact though of the matter also is TMI. What makes it even more crazy is that I literally started my period during that comp halfway through. Like, I was honestly free bleeding. Like, and I'm like, this is just insane. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Peed my pants. I told Cam, and he goes, what? Yeah, I would have peed my pants. I didn't even care if it was running down my leg. I was going to stay in that game. And Leah, you also have to realize that you were never on the block to have to play in a lot of the competitions. So you could have won a ton of them, but you weren't put on the block because your social game was so damn good. So you didn't have the opportunities to play in the AI arenas and in a lot of the vetoes. So you really do need to give yourself credit for that. So think about that, okay?
Someone told me that I am second. There's someone else who was above me, but I'm like second for like as many nominations as there were. Like, there were so many noms. I have like the second best record for staying off the block the longest, especially with all of the nominations. Yeah, people are like, Leah and T-Core didn't compete.
And T-Core, yes, definitely.
That's because T-Core and I were the last people to ever, you know, be put on the block. But, oh yeah, Derek is first, I'm second. I think that is so insane. I'm like, that is pretty cool. I never give myself kudos, but I will give myself a pat on the back there because that was hard. 3 noms every week, and I was in the HOH.
Stay off the block to not have to deal with all the mess and all that. Girl, you did your job. That's a win. That's a win.
A win is a win.
Yeah, and then you're not seen as a target. So that's a win. That's such a win. Somebody was asking me how I feel about everybody that were fans of mine dressing up for Halloween in the iconic blue and white striped shirt. I am extremely flattered. It means the world to me. I have screenshotted every single DM that was sent to me, every single email that was ever sent to me. Any of the videos that were sent to me with people dressing up as me was so iconic for me and just made me feel so loved and so special. I can't tell you how amazing that makes me feel. And I am auctioning that blouse off on eBay, and the 100% of the proceeds are going to charity for shelter.
That's so cool.
Beautiful animals like Posey and my Dolly and Coco can go to wonderful homes that they're so deserving, and they don't deserve to be in the pound and the shelters this winter and this holiday season. So I'm hoping it gets, I'll put a lot of blurb out there on social media to get some attention, because I would love for the shirt to go as much as it can. I'm going to include a couple little surprises with the shirt, so that way, we can get these beautiful animals a home for the holidays. So definitely tell your friends if you're watching. You yourself bid on the shirt if you want to. It's laundered, it's clean, I promise. I'd even sign it if it meant that to you. I would do it. I just wanted to kind of put that out there since they asked about the shirt. But I appreciate it.
Us matching by accident, like
I don't understand it. How in the world? I promise on my life, guys. I had no idea Leah was going to wear the same brand, same blue and white shirts. I decided to wear this one because it reminded me of my Vito shirt that I got 2 Vitos played on me, and I won 1 AQH.
And that's why I wore it. I wore this because it reminded me of your shirt. And I was like, oh, I literally FaceTimed Danny before this, and I was like,
really?
Yeah, I was like, what do you think of me wearing this? Like, because I think it's like cute and funny because it's just like Angela's lucky shirt. And she was like, oh, I love it. Like, I think that's amazing. And then the second that when I clicked on your live and saw that you were wearing this, I'm like, how is that possible? Like, genuinely, how is that possible? Because I literally got this freaking pajama set off of Poshmark because I really love Ralph Lauren PJs, because I think cotton PJs are so nice to sleep in because it's so breathable. And the fact that it's the same brand and everything, it's just not normal. It's really not.
You guys are connected.
Yeah, we're just connected, Leah. I mean, it's even with all of the distance. It's with all of the distance. People are asking me how I felt about the Zingbot song being used on me. And I will tell you this, when I was in the house before Zingbot came out, all the house guests were saying that the song is very iconic, and whoever gets a song, it's going to be an iconic moment. It's a special thing, which I know, I'm a fan. And I couldn't believe that I would get that. But everybody was speculating in the house that I would be the one to get it. And as Zingbot was roasting each person and my still wasn't brought up, I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting the song. I'm getting that freaking song.
I will say,
and sure enough, man, that song haunts me. Like,
I didn't like the part that was like, never gonna happen. Cause it's like, that was rude. I didn't like that they said that, Zingbot said that, because it was like, I think that wasn't very nice. But
well, I think honestly, it's a little bit of reverse psychology. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just like even with Tucker instigating the whole AI or the instigator AI person, even that Tucker had said that like, Angela is not ever going to win. Like, it was even said in there. I think it really is a reverse psychology there. Yeah. So that's the way I took it. I really didn't take it. The only thing that kind of made me sad was when they said that I was creepy because I was obsessed with young men. But I thought it was because of Cam, because I said if I were 25 years younger and I was single, that of course he would be the guy that I would want to, like, that I thought in the house was the cutest. However, I guess on the episode it showed Matt that I'm obsessed with, not with him. But I didn't know that because I'm not watching the episode.
Yeah.
Well, did you take it that I was obsessed with the song? Was it I obsessed with Matt? Or were you taking it more like I was obsessed with Cam?
I thought I took it the same way that you did. I was really confused by that. But whenever I talked to Matt about it after the show, and he said he was like, no, like they weren't like painting her as being like a creep in that
cougar or something.
Yeah, no. He said that it was about him, about Matt being, and so I was like, I guess that makes more sense, because the other thing I was like, I just felt like that was inappropriate, because I know how much you love and care about Chuck, so I know that you would never want something like that to be a thing, and I knew that was never the case, so I'm happy to know that was not like, but I understand why you felt that way, because I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah. Shannon, I'll address you really quick.
Javier and Donna. So
yes.
Oh
Javier.
And how dare you guys call Cam boring whenever he was midnight hour at the whole squad.
Sorry, Donna song?
I still get it stuck in my head.
Oh, sorry, Donna. I have to tell you. Like, that was so much fun.
I'm sorry,
If you don't have TV or cell phones or any interactions with the outside world, these little skits and things that we put on, I asked my family, did they see those? And they didn't. But anyway, like, that's what we have. That's all we have to, like, entertain ourselves are our skits and Chemo singing and Rabina singing. It's like, that's all we get. So Cam did a great job with our whole thing that we had going with Donna and Javier. Javier! I know you're out with those long-legged women. Like, I had so much fun. I didn't even know I had that character. And there she was. Like, it was so much fun. Shannon, I'm going to address you really super quick. It's a reality show, babe. And if you're a fan, you know that there's drama. It's what we watch this show for.
Exactly.
Stop it already. My gosh.
It's like, guess what? You wouldn't be here if it weren't for that. And that's what keeps the people talking. And so guess what? Get over it.
That's right. Let's see if there's anything else pressing that people want to know before we get off.
Yes. I wish I could just get off of this and hang out with you right now.
I know. You need to come here in December. You have to. I think we need to do a little cooking, holiday cooking, and you teach me something with cooking, and I will teach you, because I always do like 5 themed Christmas trees every year. It brings me so much joy, and my trees are award-winning. I promise you. I would love to teach you some of my tricks on how I decorate a Christmas tree. So I think it would be so much fun if you do something like that and teach me something, and then I teach you something, and then we can share in some hot cocoa and sit by the fireplace and look at the tree and eat your yummy food.
I would absolutely
look at my beautiful tree.
I would love that so much. I will definitely have to come over soon. I think that it's just needed for my soul. Like, I don't know. I really look forward to us being able to have a sleepover outside of the Big Brother house, outside of the jury house. And you know what? I do have to say, like, I'm so grateful that we got to also share the experience of being in jury together, because that's something that not everyone in the cast gets to experience. And it was really awesome that we got to share those moments together. And I think we also had some great moments in the jury house. And
especially up in Quinn's room, where we stayed up really late at night, where T-Core and Chemo are falling asleep. I'm about to fall asleep, but Quinn was telling the most scariest.
Oh my gosh, he's so good at storytelling.
They were such great stories. Leah had a scary story. Quinn had a scary story. I don't think we went to bed until like 4 a.m.
Yes.
And the staff, the house managers are like, what are they doing up in that bedroom all night long? We were having so much fun. They even had a theater room where Leah and I got to like watch some old episodes of Sex and the City.
Yes.
And we watched Love is Blind, the new season, which was so much fun. I don't know if you're still keeping up on that, Leah, but
I'm not.
I haven't had time.
I really haven't had time either. I really would love nothing more. I don't know. I'm really grateful that we got that experience together. Like, and watching Sex and the City and stuff, and we were just literally cracking up, laughing. Being able to watch TV felt like everything. It was so amazing to finally be able to watch TV again. And
eyes are glazed over, and it just feels like magic. It just feels so good. And would you guys not agree, because I told this to Leah, would you not agree that she is a Charlotte? Like, she is such a Charlotte from Sex and the City. I just love that. She's like, no. I'm like, yes, you are.
I really loved Charlotte and Samantha so much. I love all of the characters, of course. But that is so sweet of you to say. Someone said Leah is a Samantha. I can't say that, but I will say, you know, from a business standpoint and how hard of a worker Samantha is, and I do really resonate with that, and I think she's so inspiring. And I love Kim Cattrall. I think she makes the show, so she's an icon. But thank you so much. I really miss you a lot. incredibly. I'm so grateful for your friendship. I'm so grateful that you had, and by the way, I want everybody to know that that TikTok was Angela's idea. I edited it, but it was her idea. She's a genius. It was so fun to do that with her. And I was literally at, my lunch yesterday, like, should I freaking just book a flight to Utah? Because these are the thoughts that I have in my brain. And I really cannot wait until I finally do book that flight. I just adore you, and I'm so grateful for our friendship.
How about if we answer 2 more things and then do a little special something at the end?
Perfect.
Okay, a lot of people are asking, because I think they're new to the chat, would either of us go on Big Brother again, and would either of us go on a show together? And we've already addressed that in the beginning, but we can say it again because they weren't here. And so my answer to going on Big Brother again, if you'd asked me right after I got out of the house, even a week, I would have said, hell no, hell no. But after being home and seeing that everybody was fine without me and that they actually did watch live feeds, it was like I was never gone. Chuck even went to sleep with me snoring on the television set. So yes, I would do Big Brother again. And if I had an opportunity to do a reality show with Leah, I book my flight right now. Book it right now. Like, I would go all day long. And I would love to be on The Amazing Race with Leah. So I'll let you go, Leah. I'll let you take it now.
I would absolutely love to be on The Amazing Race with Angela as well. I would do it in literally 2.5 seconds. I also would go on Big Brother again. I will mirror what you said, in that I really didn't think, after week 1 in the house, I was like, there's no way I could ever do this again. It's so hard. It's incredibly taxing on me personally. It was so incredibly difficult. I was worried about everybody in my life. I'm not a parent like you are or a nana, but I really just, I still felt so much anxiety and pain worrying about my family and friends. And also I usually don't care about what people have to say about me, but worrying about the outside perception, even though I knew that I know myself, and it was still so scary sometimes knowing that I was going to, someone said, you're a parent to Posey. Yes, I am. I'm a freaking cat mom.
Yes, you are. And you're a great sister and a great daughter and a great friend and a great cousin and all the things. And I know that you were worried about your family and what they might have thought, how you were doing.
I was worried about everybody else, and seeing how everyone was still fine after the show really made me say, yes, I would go on Big Brother again. Yes. I like the idea of knowing somewhat what to expect. I know that you have to expect the unexpected, but there are elements that I have the answer to now that I would feel more confident going in than I did the first time. So I would absolutely, Danny, you know what? Back off. Danny was like, great sister, Leah left me and she hates me.
Danny, she freaking loves your butt. And I want to also say and remind everybody remind people who may not know that both Leah and I are on Cameo. So if you want a personal message to yourself or to a loved one or anybody that you know that is a fan of Big Brother and a fan of ours, we would be so happy. And both of us actually really do. We've talked about this. We take the time with each Cameo to make sure that it's perfect and it's personalized. And we take the time out of our lives to just definitely give you guys that attention, because we are so thankful, so thankful for the fans. We both can't even believe that we have fans, but it is a surreal, wonderful feeling. We are so flattered and honored, and we would love to do a Cameo for you. So look us up on Cameo, and we can do that for you. Also, I just want to thank everybody who's joined the live tonight. I had so much fun with Leah, and it was just a great time to get to, and I'm got to say hi to Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie. I love you too. I guess somebody's dad loves me. I love you, Ronnie. I cannot wait for Leah to come here and visit. I want to do another live with Leah, and maybe we can get to more of, because we've been really visiting a lot, but if we could get to more questions on another time, I would love to do another live, maybe next week if you're up for it, Leah, because I just can't stay away from your lovely face. I miss you, miss you, miss you. Oh, I won't be here next week, but maybe I can find time the week, just right after the weekend or something.
I just adore you. I would absolutely love to go on another live with you. And I think it would be a lot of fun to answer more questions. I also want to say, me and Posey say hi to everybody in the chat. We would also love to make cameos. So Sorry, I'm just obsessed with my little kitty.
Well, she's so pretty. They didn't do her justice with the picture you got.
Oh, I know. Oh, someone in the chat asked what kind of cat is she. She's a Scottish Straight Seal Point, which basically means she looks like she's Siamese, but she's not. She just has the coloring of a Siamese cat. But those big eyes, she's
beautiful.
She's just mommy's little baby.
She's so pretty. I love her.
We love you, Angela. And I always wish you the best. I cannot wait to come and visit you in Utah. And it is going to be absolutely iconic. Sorry, I'm going to answer a couple of questions.
Thank you.
My couch is from Restoration Hardware. It was a gift. And then thank you guys all so much for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope that you all have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much. Yes, me and Angela are available for Cammy.
Can we close it out with something kind of fun?
What would you like to do?
Do you remember any of the lines of the Janky song?
Of course I do.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, which part?
Okay.
The beginning?
Yeah, we have to. I think we have to start from the top.
Okay, I'm gonna follow your lead.
Okay.
Okay.
J-N-K-I-I-E.
We gotta go at the same time. Hold on, I'm totally off cue here. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay.
J-A-N-K-I-E. Janky, Janky, you love me. J-A-N. Wait. K-I-E. Janky, Janky, let's party. Is that right? Ice cream dancing, so much fun. Janky, Janky, number one. Candy pizza, number one. Janky, Janky, do-do-do, our best friend.
Yay! Good job, Leah! Let's do this again soon.
Yes, please. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for spending your Sunday night with me. Thanks, Chuck, for lending me your beautiful wife this summer. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. And I'll be texting you and probably calling you right after this. I love you so much.
Call me right after. I love you. Mwah. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate it. And we're going to do another one.